working for Congress?
Yeah, it was funny because after we did I did the soundtrack for Colors and stuff, and then all of a sudden I got a call from Congress, the Black Caucus, to come out there and talk to them about drugs and gangs. So they got all these politicians sitting on this big thing, and here I am sitting up there in a silk shirt and a Kango, you know, cooling like this. And they like, all right, everybody spoke, all these doctors and stuff, and they said, Ice-T, why the gangs and drugs, you know? I said, all you fools sitting in here and gonna ask me, and you know exactly why there's gangs and drugs, because you don't care about it, you know what I'm saying? And the gang situation in Los Angeles has been here 20 years, and then a lady got killed in Westwood, you know, a non-black, somebody out of the neighborhood, and all of a sudden there were 387 murders that year and 70,000 gang members. And I said, they didn't join that night, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you used to be a gang member, right?
Well, I was involved with gangs. When I went to Crenshaw High School, and when you got to that school, it was kind of like you either with us or without us. And down in the neighborhood, I mean, everybody is affiliated with gangs. Even little girls walk down the street and somebody will say, well, what set lives here? And they'll say, well, this is the Crips and this is the Bloods. And they know what their mama tells them what color to wear. And it's something as you grow up, you just learn. So everybody from my neighborhood or down in South Central Los Angeles is affiliated with gangs. I was never a hardcore member that was like, let's go out and kill people. But I used to roll with the sets, and I know what makes them tick, you know what I'm saying? I was just lucky, you know. I advanced from the gang life to be a hustler. I was like, well, the gang banging wasn't making no money back in them days, so I traded my sweatshirt for a silk shirt and shaking dice on RTD, you know, throwing the 3 cards down, trying to learn how to do that and stuff. So,
were you ever heavily involved in crime? Did you make a living?
I made a better living than most people in this audience, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not really hard. I mean, half of the world is what would be considered the underworld. You know what I'm saying? You got the legal world and the illegal world. And there's crime going on right now all around, probably right here on this lot. They just don't call it the same crime that they call it on the streets. But I was involved with it, and I thought that was the only way to get paid, because there's a line that says, here's the establishment, you can't get in. Here's the underworld, no applications. And most black young brothers get in that mode. They feel like they can't make it in this world. And I was just like that. And I was out there getting paid. Then this movie called Breaking came to me. And the guy, a producer, walked in. He says, we're going to shoot this movie. You'll be our rapper. He'll be the DJ. And these will be my breakers. And I'll make $50,000, $50,000 million, right? So I'm like looking at the man like, I ain't been in no movie, man. I got to go get paid, man. You crazy? Get up, get away from me, you know? And then my homeboys came at me and they were like, Ice, man, you need to cool out, man. You need to cool out, man. You need to go and get that money, man. White people like you, man. You know?
Yeah, someone came and told me that same thing years ago.
It's sad though, you know. So they told me, they said I can make it, and I'm like looking at them like, man, I thought I got it made, man. And they like, no, you got a chance. And right there, that's when my whole life kind of flipped, because I realized what we were doing really wasn't what the guys I looked up to wanted to be doing. They wanted to be sitting on our Arsenio Hall show. Yeah. You know, they wanted this, but they felt they couldn't do it. And also they knew that if I had a chance to make it, then I maybe would have a chance to come back and get down. And now, like, I got my little production going, and I'm trying to get on my homeboys. You know, a lot of them are filtering in and out of the penitentiary system, and they coming back. A lot of them won't never be back on the streets, you know, but I'm trying to help them. So I got like a mission to, you know, school people about that high roller life you think you want, but what really is at the end of that road is not really what you think.
Okay, you mentioned the word schooling. I've seen the end of your new video. Lethal weapon.
Right.
Sounds like a gun, sounds like something violent and dangerous. Explain to them what the literal meaning of lethal weapon in your mind is.
Okay, well, first of all, what I actually do in my records, people say, well, why all the guns and why all this and that? But see, what I have to use is what's considered, I consider hardcore depiction. I have to use something that's going to make a kid on the street that might go out and shoot you in your face want to listen to me. You know, if I say go to school, don't do drugs, it sounds like they parents. So I got to sneak it in. So what I did was I tried to make them realize that being hip is being intelligent, and the true lethal weapon is the mind. You got very powerful people that have never maybe pulled a trigger. You know, you got insane ones like Hitler and Charles Manson, but they never actually killed anybody that we know. You know, they're not known for pulling a trigger. And then you got powerful, positive ones like Martin Luther King, who have said, you know, we can do something. The lethal weapon is the mind. It's not the gun you have in your hand, it's what you're thinking. And if I can train them, I say, go to the library, get some more ammo, you know, and then you'll be powerful, and you'll be stronger than any gun out there, you know what I'm saying?
Dealing with the topic. He's gonna come right back after this commercial and perform his new hit single, Lethal Weapon.
So, did you guys choose the name Dirty Girls, or was that put on you?
What? I've never even heard.
I haven't either. No, it's like
I heard it in my
carpool.
Bye. We have to go now. Bye.
Bye.
So you didn't pick that yourself?
No way. I don't even understand it.
Are you dirty?
No, I don't know. I don't consider myself dirty. It's turned into a lot of people that don't even know me. They know, oh, Harper, dirty, Amber, dirty.
Do you wash? Do you guys bathe?
Yes. That's the thing, is that people don't think we do. And I don't mind that they don't think that we do, but if they don't know us and they've never talked to us before and they suddenly judge us and we're walking on the street and they're like, take a shower. I have no idea what they're fucking talking about. They're like, I can smell you. They fucking can't smell me. I mean, I took a shower last night and it's just like the biggest fucking thing. I hate it so much.
To me, if people think I'm different and like, well, I mean, being different is fine, but like if people think that I'm weird or I'm a cringe or whatever, yeah, then I just think they're freaking prejudiced and I don't care about them. It doesn't matter.
I feel like we're just dressing how we want to dress, and it has nothing to do with fitting a movement, fitting a new style, making a new style. It's just not competition between girls. We're not going to walk around with our legs open to all the guys like I know a lot of girls do, and that just, I don't know, a lot of people are against us for that.
Do you consider yourself a riot girl?
Yeah, I do. Because I think that a riot girl is someone who doesn't believe in the way that women are treated in the society right now. And not only women though, it also has to do with different, like, any prejudice, like racism or sexism, or even against gays and bisexuals. And it's just, we really hate that kind of stuff, and we're willing to stand up against it and state our opinions and not just like hide behind barriers like a lot of women do. A lot of women like get all this crap from all these guys and they just turn around and walk away, but we're the type of people that aren't going to turn around and walk away. We're going to walk up to them and confront them and tell them what they're doing wrong and just let them know so it gets through their mind.
But I remember like last year you guys would wear lipstick all over your face.
What? I never wear lipstick all over my face.
Well, and like,
did that for just because like
To prove
felt like it. Because so many people like would get mad, so just kind of like pissing them off, but because they were like, oh my god, look at that lipstick, and so it's kind of like, yeah, look at it. Okay. I went to camp, and the first day I was at camp, everyone said, I mean, I didn't even know these people, and the first day they were like, that's the girl who didn't take a shower since Kurt Cobain died. And, I mean, that would be like a long time not taking a shower.
I think the bottom line is probably just attention, most of all.
Attention, and something's wrong inside the home, and they need some sort of attention from their parents to act totally different and totally like out of whack.
Just a rebellion thing, like.
That's the easiest thing to do, to rebel. And especially if you come from a wealthy family, the first thing that people expect from you is to be clean and to look nice. So that's the first thing that they're going against.
My housekeeper gave me this shirt.
My shrink gave me this shirt.
It was basically like after my parents kind of separated, and I was just like,
That had a lot to do with it. we were just the most perfect family. We were the ideal family that anyone could be. And then when they separated,
Except for we didn't go golfing on Sundays.
For me, I didn't notice it. Amber noticed it a little bit more before we actually had the big like fight conversation or whatever. But it was such a shock to me that I kind of like freaked out.
I like thought, fine. I don't care. I was like not being separated, but I was just like I'm not gonna do anything for anybody anymore. I'm not gonna look good for anybody, because why should I? Then I started getting clear in my mind. I can be whoever I want to be. I don't have to dress for anyone. I don't have to look for anyone. I don't have to do anything for anyone. I can just be myself.
So I hope you all will see there just isn't a place here for me. Look around and feel like somebody must be fucking with me. I just can't.
This is our zine.
Yeah, this is like a women's rights magazine, and like
It's just basically about riot girls and our opinions on how women are treated in the society.
there was this guy who was reading it, and he was reading some like the personal stuff, and he was like laughing and saying it was like all bullshit, and I was like, no, it's not, and he was like, no, it's not.
Basically, we're against most of the ways that like men treat us and how they're not even aware that what women are feeling, and also with the fact that a lot of women are in competition with each other when they should be like together.
And it's really like, it's not funny. This is like not a joke.
Now this is an example to me of dime store feminism. Because look at it, it's like all this like stuff like oh, I have a right to be mad, I have a right to be sad, I have a right to be disgusted. You don't have a right to tell me to shut up, so don't even try. Like, what is that? Like, is that supposed to be like, oh, I'm all hard and I'm a woman and I know how to fight people?
Oh my god.
I know.
I haven't seen it either.
They haven't seen it, so let them see it. Look at it. Isn't it like
Now I realize
ridiculous?
you kill yourself.
Wow.
I feel your plastic surgery. Bleaching beautiful hair and perfect figure. I thought nobody could be as beautiful as you. Go ahead, cover up yourself. Your true beauty. Go ahead, throw yourself away. I wish I never fell for you. Doll parts? For your doll parts.
Like pictures of women like exploiting themselves and like getting really mad at it. It's like it's nothing new. It's like it's nothing new, and I don't know.
It's not
why
even
it's such a
anything.
big deal.
It's not creative at all. It's like
Guys, the 13 years old.
I know, but
I said I think it's brilliant. This is absolutely wonderful. It's like this Marxist critique of the world.
How can that be a Marxist critique of the world?
Because I truly believe that capitalism is the most evil force in the world. That's a perfect statement right there.
That is so ridiculous. Why?
I'm not a person to judge what's right and what's wrong in life, but this is really like dark and nightmare-y. Like, this is something you dream about and then wake up the next morning and want to kill yourself.
There's no reason to respect these people because they don't say anything but stupidity. Because it's all like, I have a right to be mad, I have a right to be sad. And who gives a shit?
The reason why people put so much negative energy towards us is to make themselves feel higher, and I totally believe that, because a lot of people, if they're popular or not popular, it doesn't matter. The reason why they put people down is to make themselves feel higher and give themselves more self-esteem, more self-power, more self-confidence, and that's so dumb to change somebody else to make yourself different. The only way to change yourself is to change yourself.
This is changing what I'm thinking of them right now. I thought they were quiet. I thought they weren't like this. I thought they were more quiet like that. But I guess it's deeper inside of all these. Ew.
So you see them as being darker people now, kind of like.
I see them more as like they hate everybody.
Sad. Yeah,
they're never happy. They're always like
they always look at the bad things in life. Where sometimes you have to look at something. I mean, my life's not perfect.
I mean,
Tons of
we
people
shall
here have
die.
better
Take her
lives.
and cut her out in little stars. I mean, come on. This is just like, ew.
Okay, well, can I say something she's talked about before? Okay. Oh yeah, a lot of the people that try to make fun of us, it's also because they think that we're probably stupid. I mean, the way we look, I mean, we've got to be stupid. I mean, they don't pay attention in school. They don't do their homework. They think we're stupid, and so I think that they wanna watch us fall. They wanna watch us they wanna watch us get mad so that they can laugh. So also when they insult us, they also probably expect us to go, oh, fuck you. But it's like then they'll probably just be like, that's pretty funny, you know, and just kind of laugh at us like because they want to see us get all mad, and it's kind of creating a scene, and they can watch us and they can
they
laugh.
have the power when they
scream
create us.
grungies, yeah, and it's kind of like a show, and it's so when they say this kind of things, it really doesn't bother me because they're trying to get something out of it.